welcome back to the vlog. If you're new here, hi, I am Mia, and this is my trusty friend 2x4, who shouldn't be here in my car, but like I said in my last vlog, I feel like my car just keeps being the catch-all for all of our junk. Yay. Anyway, today we are actually going house hunting. So I figured I would take you guys along with me. The plan right now is to specifically look at triplexes so that whenever we move or whatever, we can have the other 2 units paying for the mortgage and all of those things, which are beyond me right now to discuss. Anywho, I'll get into that a little bit later, but we are going to see our first house, so I figured I would take you guys along with me. Alright, so we just got done seeing this one. It is a 4 unit, so a quad, and there's one bedroom unit, 2 2-bedroom units, and 1 3-bedroom unit. Now it does have all separate utilities, which is a plus, and 3 of the units are currently rented. They're on a month-to-month basis. The one that we just seen is the vacant unit for this lot, and it's one of the 2 bedrooms. Now it says that the gross rents are currently about $31.25. Like, that's what all the other 3 units are bringing in, $31.25, and the estimated mortgage on this house is $32.75. So as is, this house would cost us around $200 a month for the mortgage. So being that we just went through it, obviously we might need to take a wall down. We definitely will need to paint, probably replace all of the beadboard on the wall, maybe get some new shiplap in there. The bathroom will need to be completely gutted all the way down to the studs. Definitely needs new windows. The roof is new. I think they said it's 4 or 7 years old.
4 years old.
So the roof is good. It looks here like this porch, the soffit needs to be redone. Definitely need to paint the siding, or there's not even siding, it's just masonry. So that will definitely need to be painted. Yeah, I don't know. It definitely needs a lot of work. It's not livable, so that's
a big one.
A big thing. It's not livable, and there's also not 2 units that are open that we could potentially, you know, stake out in one for a little bit while we fix up another one. But overall, I'm giving it a D. And I am driving because hubby is eating. What would you rate it?
Oh, also a D.
Really? You said C-. You're going down to a D.
I'm looking at the ceiling, and in fact, like, I'm not comfortable just painting that. Like, I'd have to redo the entire ceiling.
Yeah.
Grid pattern, because there's like rust spots or something like that. So I'm like,
oh, because it has drop ceiling. So.
Yeah. Which, you know, I hate. So.
I do know that.
Already so took my rating from a C- to a D.
All right. Well, I'm gonna drive to the next one so that hubby can eat. I ate on the drive here, and yeah, we'll see you guys there. Yikes. So we just left this one, and it is a triplex. So the unit that we saw was a 4-bedroom, or I guess there was one. Yeah, so there were 4 bedrooms. There were 3 upstairs, 1 downstairs, which we would use as a living room. So that brings us back down to 3. And then the attic could technically be renovated and made into the 4th bedroom, so you'd still be at a 4-bed, or you could just use it for storage. I don't know. But it needed a lot of work. The whole porch was caving in. Siding looked like it was not good. Probably has some termite issues. The wood is falling off. So outside needed a lot of work, and the unit that we saw was flipped. It had a lot of cobwebs and stuff like that. I was like low-key not gonna go upstairs, and then we did end up going upstairs, and it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. But yeah, there was a lot of cobwebs, so obviously a little bit of concern with what the other units look like, because yeah, that one did not look great. But it says that the first unit is renting for $9.95 and the second unit is renting for $7.25, and that both of the tenants are paying on time. They're all in good standing. Yada yada blada blada. So it's bringing in about $1,800 a month, and the mortgage is about $1,800. But it does say that the 1-bedroom is Section 8 and it's being rented for $9.95, and the other 2-bedroom is only being rented for $7.25. So either it's like a family friend, or they just haven't raised the rents, or the apartment's really bad and needs a lot of work. But that also means we could do some work to it and probably get a little bit more rent and end up getting paid to live here. But I don't know. I mean, we were talking about it. I don't even think we could get approved for a conventional with this, just with the amount of work that needs to be done in order to make it safe to live in. I mean, with the porch coming in and all that. Yeah, this one for me, I think now, originally I said a C because it was like flipped, so at least it was like kind of semi-livable. But now just talking over it, I think this one's also a D. What do you think?
I'm saying D.
D for me as well.
Yeah, D for me as well.
All right, well, we have 2 more to see, so let's go. So this one is another triplex. On one side, it's a 1-bedroom upstairs, and then downstairs is another 1-bedroom, and then the side that we just saw that's vacant, they didn't convert it yet. So the back room that has like the funky kitchen looking flooring, we're assuming they were going to split this side and then ended up not doing it. So it says there, in the one that we just saw, there's 3 rooms upstairs, and then the downstairs has a front room, a living room, a dining room, screened in back porch, and a new kitchen. Now, we will probably have to get maybe new cabinets, I don't know. Definitely new pools, probably paint them. I wasn't a fan of the color. But the windows are good. Has a lot of character. There's already some of the flooring has been updated, so we would just have to do new flooring in the rooms that have wood. So upstairs, the front room, the living room, paint the paneling in the front rooms, and then swap out the light fixtures. And then as far as the bathroom, I think the bathroom probably needs the most work as far as swapping out a vanity, replacing the tub, retiling the floor, changing the flooring in there, which would probably just like run cohesively through the whole upstairs, and then new toilet. So not exactly down to the bones, but definitely significant amount of work that's needed in the bathroom. But the house overall did not need a lot of work. It was really nice. The other two sides are currently being rented for about $1,000 a month. So that's $2,000 that this house is bringing in. And on your phone, it says the estimated monthly is $3,100. My phone says $2,600. I don't know why our Zillow say two different prices. Neither one of them are probably accurate. So we definitely would need to talk to a lender about this. But for me, solid B.
B minus, but same.
B minus.
B minus.
Yeah, I would say it's solid B for me. I think it's leaning B plus. Like, I like the neighborhood. I like the street. Rounded out our trip, last house of the day. This one was a little bit unique. So downstairs in the front of this place was office space, so you could kind of do whatever with it. I mean, as far as renting it out, if you needed it for a salon, if you needed it for business or whatever, I don't know. We looked it up. Office spaces typically this size would rent for maybe $1,800 a month. There wasn't really a lot of work that needed to be done in the office space, but when we went into what would be our house where we're staying, it was technically 2 bedrooms. One of the rooms was really small. Another one had a huge light. Was that a light fixture? What was that hanging down?
Yeah, it was light.
Yeah, it had like a huge light fixture hanging down. The ceiling had clearly like obvious water damage. The ceiling was coming down in several places throughout. There was a mouse, a literal mouse in the kitchen, a dead mouse on the kitchen floor. That's disgusting. Anyway, so yeah, and that was on top of, when we were looking in the garage, we did find like a really nice car, but after we paused the video, a cat ran out of the garage, scared the crap out of us. Literally, my heart was pounding out of my chest. But we weren't able to see the upstairs, so it is a triplexy-ish. There's 2 residential, 1 commercial unit, so it's mixed use. But the other thing with that is we're not really sure with getting a conventional loan or not getting a conventional loan if you can get mixed use. There were mixed reviews on the Google, so yeah, we'll have to talk with the lender about if we could even get this. But honestly, between this one and the last one, I definitely like the last one better. This one, you could tell the house was not meant to be a house. Like, it had an exit sign above the door. It was clearly an office or something like that before. So yeah, I don't know. Could we live there? Probably, but it would need a lot of work, and the water damage definitely gives me pause and some concern. So for me, this one is like a C-. Thoughts?
This one's a B.
A B?
B.
The last one was a B-.
Yeah, well, I mean, I probably rate this one like, C+. I was gonna say B. I would say B. I was not like B-, but you're right, the last one was better, so I guess this one's C+.
The grading scale is clearly a little bit skewed.
I like Woodbury.
As a city.
Yeah.
Anyway,
We're
so.
a minute away from Aldi. I can walk to Aldi.
But you won't.
I might.
Okay, anyway. So, that is all the house we have for today. Like he said, we are about 1 minute away from the Aldi. So, we're going to sit down and make a little menu real quick and then hit the grocery store and then we're going to go home. But if you guys like this video, if you like this video style, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to my page and make sure post notifications are on because I do post at least 3 videos a week. 1 on Wednesday, 1 on Thursday, and 1 on Faith Fridays. But until then, be blessed, and I'll see you guys next time.